Hi. It's been such a long time since I've done a YouTube video, but I have been recording like little miniature room tours of all of the apartments and dorms that I have lived in. I recorded this in June 2017, and this is my room that I grew up in. So before I packed everything up and moved things and just sold everything, I recorded it. This is installation number 1, my home room tour. What are you guys doing? Okay, bye. Have a peachy day, friends. Hey, this is Editing Danny. I would just like to apologize in advance before you watch this video. Apparently 18-year-old Danny didn't know how to correctly record a room tour, and this thing is just all over the place, and so I decided to do a voiceover instead. So this is the view that you get whenever you first walked into my room, and starting on the door that you just walked in, that's my sadness wall. So it had my friend that got in a car accident, my dog that was stolen, and Christina Grimmie when she died. To the left of that is a map that my dad gave me, and the frame was too big, so we ended up just filling that empty blank space in with a little note. To the left of that were the 2 hats that I wore, one's from Firehouse Subs, and the other one is a Toyota hat that I stole from my mom. Going back to the right of the door, there is a cross stitch that my Aunt Reba made when she was younger, a do not disturb sign that my sister gave me for Christmas one year, and then my water dispenser, who we named Philip. We used to actually draw eyes on him fairly regularly. A little refrigerator down here with some really old Mountain Dew. I don't even want to know how old that is, but we're just going to keep it in there for another 3 months or so before I leave. This was the little shoe shelf that I made in woodshop one year, and it just had all my shoes on it, and then on top of that was a taser and 2 books that I really wanted to read but never got around to it, so I figured if I put it next to my bed I would end up reading it. Never did. But above that is my Taco Buddies canvas, and my friend Bella made it for me. That is actually crooked on purpose, just so you know. Above this is a speaker cover from 1950s school, and we just made it into a shelf. And on top of that is a toy that my sister gave me when I was really young, and then a couple other skeleton things. To the right of that is this photo hanging thing, and on that is my first ever paycheck for $38 and a couple pictures from my childhood, and then me meeting Ben Brown. Underneath that is my bed. It's an IKEA bed, and it has 4 drawers. I pointed to the one with my clothes in it. I kept kicking the side of this bed, so I ended up putting this child safety thing on and kept it on with a bunch of duct tape. Going back to the left of the door. Hey guys, so I'm about to sell my TV. So I just want to kind of show you guys this before I get rid of it. That's it. And there's really nothing special about it. It's just a TV. It's 32 inches. I never use it. This is before I'm cleaning everything before the video. So yeah, it used to be connected to this Xbox. I'm also selling that, so there's that. Okay. This is back when I really liked tossing games, so this is me just showing off my collection of kendamas and ball and cup, and then the pill. The shelf below that was just kind of a mess. This jug was basically my savings account, and then there's these CDs that I don't even know where they came from, a PlayStation game. This is my mockery of an art exhibit. Mason and Allie made it while they were building some stairs. And this is stuff like vet paperwork and some childhood drawings and stuff like that. And then a bunch of old journals from school that I didn't know what to do with. And then there's this bug spray that Anthony left at my house and refused to take back. Yes, I was that kid that had a bunch of snacks in their room. I refused to leave in the middle of the night. This is a stack of movies I was told to watch. I never ended up watching them. In this top drawer right here, I have a bunch of journals that I've never used, some paints, and then some paint supplies. Right next to that, I have a Lego-shaped Lego container that holds Legos. And then this thing just kind of held miscellaneous things. And honestly, I don't think I even knew what was in there whenever I was living there. I saw an empty space on the shelf and thought, that's where my dog should go. This is where I put my trash can and then my mirror, and here you'll see me ever so gracefully show off that it doesn't show my entire body unless you step all the way back here. And then I wave. This was my desk. Under it had a safe and a basket full of clothes. This is basically my junk drawer, and then this other drawer pulls down, and this is a bunch of office supplies. This is the idea journal that I still use today, and an Etch-a-Sketch, and then this little Groot guy I got on Etsy. I made this shelf in woodshop, and on top of that is some walkie-talkies, and then some dirt from Israel, a crisp dollar that my friend Bella got me for Christmas, then this little sign that my mom got me that says, "Never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly." These are coasters that are in the shape of meat. Why? I don't know. These are movies that I really wanted to watch. This is a Whataburger tent that I think one of my friends stole from me. Behind that is a glass container in the shape of a light bulb that holds all my Tic Tacs, or push pins, whatever you call them. This was a calendar for back when I did vlogs to keep track which week was which number. And then I had this toy thing that expanded. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's this little knife that says cowboy toothpick that my dad got me. My friend Emily got me these Whataburger glasses.
This is an old phone. Super old, super wow. Ooh, wow. Look. Ooh, wow. And then it flips out this way. Ooh, wow.
This is a magic 8-ball. It tells me what to do with my life. And then here I've collected every single box of all the iPhones that I've owned. This is a thing that my mom got me that holds all my pencils. And these are a bunch of USBs that I use. Actually, I didn't really use them. They were just kind of there to look cool, but, you know, whatever. This is an iPhone charger that was always plugged in. This is my desk chair that my mom got me because it was too big to fit her office. This is a disc reader, and then on top of that is some Post-it notes. And then there's this toy thing that I got in, I think, Alabama. This is a note I got from Camp Eagle, and then the other two are just for inspiration. This was my to-do list and how I got through high school. I'm really organized. That is my branding iron, my maker's mark. You heat it up and burn your mark into woodworking projects and stuff. This is a list of everything that I had sold at that time and how much I had earned from it. This is from the first time that I went skydiving. A painting from Hobby Lobby that was on sale. These are some paintings that I did in 2015. And then my Gavin DeGraw poster, who I was obsessed with. Going back over to on top of my desk, I told you this was unorganized, is a painting that I did with my friend Maddie of a weirdly shaped chicken named Kevin. This is my lamp. It does this. I don't know why I showed this to you, but here it is. And then to the left of that are some drawings that my friend Maddie did, and then my calendar. This was my whiteboard. It had a lot of things on it, a lot of like little notes and then things to remember, like birthdays. I actually went into detail about everything that was on this corkboard, but I'm not really gonna do that to you now, so you can just kind of look if you want. These are some drawings that people did for me, and then everything that I've collected from middle school onto senior year of high school when I recorded this, that is what is on this corkboard. This sign was $1. And this is my prayer wall, so I just wrote people down things that I would like to pray for them about. An old school desk that I bought in Austin for like $35, and it was where I read my Bible every night. So I had my Bible and then my Letters to God journal. In it was things that I wanted to sell. That box is full of stuff. To the left of that, there's a CD rack with a bunch of empty things. This is where my dog's toys went, and then that was a crib that I played with when I was a kid. That rocking chair is from my grandfather. This is back when I really liked sheep, and then a whole lot of books that I never ended up reading. Below that, I had 2 piggy banks that I got when I was a kid, and then a bowl of random stuff, and then my Twilight movies. And then to the right of that was a box full of knickknacks, and then this Texas-shaped cutting board that I made in woodshop. All of my Christian books went on the shelf below it, along with a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff used for videos. A bunch of jackets, and then this is a list of movies that Emily told me that I had to watch. The grip tape for my penny board that I was selling, that we doodled on. An old skateboard that I think I rode maybe like twice. A longboard, and then 2 penny boards, one of them that I made in woodshop, and then the bike that I rarely rode. This is me explaining that my bed used to be right there, so that sign said don't even think of parking here right over my bed, and it was funny. This is from meeting Ben Brown. I made this in woodshop and it has a bunch of fun things on it. I made this little container thing in art class and it's in the shape of pancakes. I'm still super proud of it. This is a picture of me and Mom, and then a bunch of fun toys. More sentimental things, and then this little miniature scrapbook thing that I made in middle school. A stack of old electronics. We have my iPod, an old iPhone that was run over by a bus, and then this thing that my sister made. This was Jeffrey. This is a huge Superman that my dad bought me. And then a shelf over my bed full of fun things, like the hard hat from when my mom worked at Toyota, some movies that I really wanted to watch, and then hats and coin collection and stuff like that. Below that was Ollie's cage, and then this rug that I put down so that I wouldn't trip over the Ethernet cable. This desk that I had just bought, which is why it didn't really have a place, and then a bunch of Bibles in it.
Okay guys, so I'm packing up my room right now. It's a couple weeks after I filmed the rest of my room, but I haven't gotten a chance to clean my closet out, but I need to pack it up right now, so it's really messy, like really messy. But yeah, this is what it is right now. Just like a complete mess. There was a piano right there. I sold that. There were some boxes up here and stuff like that. I got rid of those. So that's my violin. That's my mom's saxophone. That's just like miscellaneous things that used to have knitting stuff in there. That's for cross stitching. That is leather work and other things like that. And then I have my tripod and workout stuff, traveling stuff, some clothes I need to iron. That's my mandolin. That was given to me by Maddie. This is usually cleared off, but I'm organizing stuff right now. Those are mostly long sleeves because I have no idea how to fold long sleeve t-shirts. Those are my instruments. I used to have more, but I sold them. That's just a bunch of storage. I made that. That was my first cross stitch. This is just a bunch of stuff. Maddie made this. This is my loop station. It's my knitting needles. That is my iconic Pixar lamp thing. This is just drawers filled with things. And then you come over here, and this just has a shelf. That's my old dog stuff. My camera shelf right here. And then all of this stuff on the floor that you see scattered and unorganized and stuff. That is everything that I'm taking to college with me. Back there I have my vinyls. Underneath this desk I have my record player. So yeah, that's my very unorganized closet. And this is what my room looks like now. It's sad.